Christmas to you all. I am Santa Claus. Now I am dressed in a way that you probably have not seen before. You see, in 1862, an artist named Thomas Nast drew a picture of me giving gifts to Union soldiers outside of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Now today we are at Ben Lomond Historic Site, and I am wearing the 1862 Santa Claus uniform. Now you might notice that I look very much like another character, Uncle Sam, with the red and white striped trousers and the blue coat with the white stars. This is how Thomas Nast chose to draw me as a propaganda piece, trying to promote patriotism among the Union in 1862. You see, 1862 was not a very good year for the Union Army. But Abraham Lincoln actually chose to say that the artist who drew me, Thomas Nast, was his best recruiting sergeant. And so having Santa Claus look this way actually became very popular among the folks of the North. Now, he drew his picture in a newspaper, Harper's Weekly. It appeared in January of 1863 on the front cover of the paper. Folks took to liking it so much that Nast was actually asked to draw pictures every year of me. And here's a book showing some of the illustrations. Now this particular one right here is a picture of me in 1881. This is how folks from 1881 until the late 1920s, this is how I would have looked. Folks might ask, was there a Santa Claus in the South? And the answer to that question is no. Santa Claus did not give gifts to young children in the South. And this book, General Lee and Santa Claus, published in 1866, explains why. You see, I was on my way to give gifts to the young children of the South when General Lee stopped me and asked that I sell all of the toys that I was going to give to those children and use the money to buy medicines and supplies for the Confederate cause. And so this book, published in 1866, explains all of that. Now, when you think of Santa Claus, you have to think of my friend Clement Moore. Clement Moore actually wrote a book that we know as The Night Before Christmas. It was originally published under the title A Visit from St. Nicholas. That's me! And this actually tells what I looked like, how I traveled from place to place. Everyone knows how I travel from place to place. Is that not correct? I use reindeer, on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen. Come Comet, come Cupid, come Donner and Blitzen. And of course there is Rudolph. I only use Rudolph if the weather is bad and I can't see all that well. Now there's a reason why I only use Rudolph then. You see, each one of the reindeer has a set of reins, and the reins actually go around each of my fingers. And then, of course, how many fingers are there? There are 8. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. And if I have Rudolph, I have to use one of my thumbs. And it's very difficult to drive the sleigh. So I only use Rudolph when the weather is bad. Now, Santa Claus is based on a number of characters, mostly German in origin. Father Christmas, the Belsnickel, there are others. They all look very similar. There are some changes from time to time, but for the most part, the image of Santa is similar And so no matter where you are in the world right now, I wish you a happy Christmas and to all a good night.